Hey everybody, this is Fragrant Ray here for our weekly look back at.
Heyo, we're playing Bioshock.
Yes, so
Great
hopefully you
game.
guys can shut the hell up about it.
Yes. See, because
Yes.
this is a 360 game, and it has achievements.
Mm-hmm.
And most importantly, it was on a 360. So we're going to do it.
And it didn't come out last week.
Yeah. But it's on the 360. You see where I'm going with this?
I think you mean that we want more PS2 titles.
Yeah. Like, really? I couldn't find my copy of Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, so if you keep recommending it, maybe it will show up for the 360. The Xbox 360. Anyway, Bioshock. Great game.
It is a fantastic game. Of course, it's about, you're under the sea,
Yeah.
where everything's better, down where it's wetter,
Allegedly.
allegedly. From what the propaganda has told me.
Hate propaganda.
God damn it. But once again, we're not going to dig too deeply into the storyline because, especially in this game, it's like either you've played it and you know it, or you haven't played it, and what the fuck haven't you played this game for?
Yeah, shame on you.
Mm-hmm.
Play Bioshock. It's super cheap now. You can get it almost anywhere.
And fantastic.
Very much so.
So let's do what we normally do and talk about achievements.
Yay!
First and foremost, there actually is DLC for this game, which I'm going to bring up
Yeah.
first. It's free.
Yes, it is free DLC.
It adds more shit, and most importantly, one of the last achievements we're going to talk about. So I'd recommend just grabbing that.
Yeah.
Do it.
I mean, you have really no reason not to. Just download it right now.
I don't have internet. Well, there's your excuse.
Oh, yeah. Well,
Then how are you
okay.
listening to this then?
You got me there. Hacks.
Mm-hmm. But first and foremost, when it comes to the actual achievements, we're going to start with the collectibles, as we always do.
Woo-hoo.
Yes, Historian. Find every audio diary. Those are pretty awesome, actually.
Yeah, the collectibles don't do anything. They give you, like, background story. Yeah, but they're pretty cool. I mean, like they don't assist you in the game as far as, like, weapons and stuff, but we'll get to that. But these collectibles are actually fun to get because they're all well done because they give you backstory. They're all voice acted and stuff.
And
they're
a lot of
pretty
them are really cool.
cool. Yeah.
And there's only two areas, because you can go back and get all of them except for in two areas, which is the starting area and one area midway through the game where things happen.
Yeah.
Shifty eyes.
So there are a lot of them, which kind of sucks, but like I said, they're not too bad, and you can backtrack and get a majority of them.
Mm-hmm.
So there you go.
Yes. Next up on the collectible front, we have Weapon Specialist.
Yep.
Which is to acquire all the upgrades for all the weapons.
Mm-hmm.
Those
Nope.
Allegedly actually do help you out in the game.
Yeah. Weapon upgrades sometimes help.
Just a little bit.
I've only been playing games for like a week or two. I don't really know for sure. They're the same thing, right? Like you can backtrack and get them.
Most of them, yes. There's a few of them that are under special circumstances. Like the one in Cohen's room.
Oh yeah. Is there two for each weapon or is just one for each weapon? I don't remember.
You're right, it's two.
Well, bam.
That sounds about right.
Game's like 5 years old
Yeah, both of us haven't played it in a while.
or 4. It's a great game though.
Tends to happen when you haven't played a game for a while.
Regardless, you're gonna want to get all the upgrades for the weapons because it'll make the game easier.
Yes, and speaking of weapons, we have re-HP. Wow.
It's alright.
See now, since I'm the editor, I can cut out that.
Yeah.
Do you take that? Research PhD. Max out all possible research.
This was one of the most annoying achievements in the game because you get a camera and you just need to take a picture of enemies a lot.
It's better than the one in the Bioshock 2, though.
Yeah, definitely. Well, there's fewer enemies to quote-unquote research, I believe.
But, you have to actually do stuff in that, not just take pictures.
Yeah, it's also true.
Well, that one's not too bad, but it's got like 8, or I think just with taking pictures alone, there's like 12 achievements attached to it.
Yeah, it's a little annoying.
There's one for every guy, one for taking a perfect picture, one for taking a picture of a splicer.
Mm-hmm.
There's just a whole bunch of random achievements tied to that, but that's pretty much the umbrella for all of them.
Just max out all possible research.
Mm-hmm.
And make sure as soon as you get your camera, just to try and get that out of the way as soon as possible. Because some enemies don't spawn later, and some enemies aren't early on. And just keep your fucking camera ready. Like Pokemon Snap. Just snap away.
Gotta get that Pikachu.
Do a look back at a Pokemon Snap. Alright, next achievement is Tonic Collector. Collect or invent 53 tonics in the physical, engineering, and combat tracks. And this is what Bioshock is kind of known for, is the cool little tonics and stuff besides the graphics and the story and stuff. So you can, in one hand you have your weapon, whether it be a shotgun or a pistol, and then your other hand you have, like, different abilities, whether it be, like a fire, or what's it called in that game? I think it has a certain name.
Tonics?
No, not the tonics. The name of the fire one.
Electroblast is, Pyro.
Yeah. So it has, like, electricity, you have, like, ice, I believe, and fire, and you can shoot bees, I think. You can shoot bees at Nick Cage. The bees, not the bees.
The bees are in my eyes. Oh!
But yeah, this is for collecting. I think that's all of them.
That's a
53?
majority of
A
them.
majority, yeah.
The best way to do it is
To complete the game without harvesting any little sisters.
here you go.
Because they give you get more, what is it, currency, I guess,
You
to
get
buy them?
you get more of the in-game currency, which is called something I'm going to edit in later.
Yes. But, yeah, because when you find the little sisters, which are, of course, guarded by the big daddies, and you don't know what the big daddies is, just look at the cover of Bioshock, and there you go. You have a choice to either harvest them, or
Rescue.
rescue them. And you get more for, rescuing them, I believe.
You get a little bit less at the end, but what happens is they give you gifts.
Yeah, and sometimes they give you tonics, so there you go. You don't have to spend.
You get a ton of stuff that way.
Yeah. So be nice for once.
Yeah, don't be a dick.
Be a good person.
Yes.
They reward you with stuff.
Now, speaking of completing the game achievements, we have two here.
We do.
Yeah. We have beaten the game on hard, which is seriously good at this.
Mm-hmm.
And then the one DLC achievement, which was via that free DLC, which is for brass balls.
Mm-hmm.
Do you get the reference?
Well, as a person with brass balls, I find this very offensive.
Mm.
But
Must
yes, I
suck
do
for
get
you,
the
though.
reference.
You gotta polish
It
them
does.
a lot.
Ayo.
Ayo.
I see what you did there. And that's to complete the game on hard difficulty without using the Vita chamber.
Yes, that's difficult.
Yeah, and you have to turn those off before you start the game because I know they're in the options menu. Yeah, so if you're gonna attempt this, go to options, turn off the Vita chambers, and that's like the checkpoint system more or less in the game. You'll see like these tubes that look like cryo tube kind of looking things throughout the story, and that's a Vita chamber. And if you would die, you would just spawn right back there. But when you put brass balls on, you don't have those. So save often
And everywhere.
and everywhere. Literally every time you enter a room, just save because you never know. The game's not too difficult on hard, but it's easy to get overwhelmed, especially when you're fighting a big daddy, and they will fuck you up and show no mercy.
Yeah, and there's also those points, especially since you have to play it on hard,
Yeah.
where, it could just be a simple slip-up.
Mm-hmm.
And then you're done.
Yeah. So if you're going to attempt this, it's, like I said, not too difficult, but it's better to, take the 5 seconds it takes to save rather than losing like an hour of progress and then you get mad and you have to do it again.
Yeah,
and that's
so
fun.
mad. Well, that's Bioshock in a nutshell.
That is pretty much Bioshock in a nutshell.
It's got a fairly, it's kind of very systematic of an older list.
Yep.
A lot of the same stuff repeated, blah, 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 blah.
Nothing
But
too bad.
Yeah, it's a pretty awesome game, and if you seriously haven't played it, this is one of those games that you should play.
Yes, one of the best games on 360.
Mm-hmm.
And
Best,
new one's coming out
definitely
this
one of the
year.
best earlier games on the 360.
Yep. And Bioshock Infinite. I'm excited.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
Looks pretty good. Still wish we had a System Shock 3, though.
Well, maybe. Maybe after this, we'll see. You never know.
Just gonna shake my head in disappointment for the rest of this video.
Yeah.
Which is now.